Hi. So today I don't really have anything to talk about. I want you to come and bake with me. I really like baking, but I'm not a professional. Although I recently discovered it's kind of a passion of mine. So I'm trying to chase my passions lately. Like first of all, I opened a blog, which is something I've always wanted to do. So now I'm trying to learn more baking skills. I'm an amateur, I really am, but I come from a family where, well, my mom's side of the family, most of the women there they bake. So I've been watching my mother bake since I was born. So now is when I'm starting to take it seriously because I think it's a business that I would want to venture into later in life, like make it an actual business because I like it. And I mean, what better job to do than something you actually love? So today we are making cinnamon rolls. I found the recipe online. I will share with you. So let's bake. Let's go. So as you can see, I have lined up pretty much most of the ingredients. So I'm just going to be reading I'll be reading the recipe as we go. I might have to speed up the video in some parts to not make it too long. So yeah, let's begin. So far I've mixed yeast, warm milk, and sugar, and it's smelling like maheu. If you're from Zim, you know. If you're from Africa, you know what maheu is. Traditional beer. That's what it smells like so far. Let's continue. Okay, so now I'm mixing 1 cup warm milk, 1 tablespoon instant yeast, dry yeast, 2 tablespoons white granulated sugar. I used brown because I don't have white. 1 teaspoon salt, 3 tablespoons salted butter, softened, 1 large egg. I used two because mine are not large. I really hope this won't mess up the recipe. And 3 cups all-purpose flour. Fun facts: I got this apron from my grandmother, my mom's mom. Okay, so let's get mixing. Okay, so this is my dough. It's soft. The recipe says it should be tacky but not sticking to your hands. As you can see, it's not sticking to my hands. So now I have to put it in a lightly greased bowl and then cover it for an hour. And then we'll continue from there. So while we wait for the dough to rise, I'm just gonna grease my pan. I don't know if this is correct size, but doesn't matter, right? Right? So the rest of the recipe for the filling, it says to mix 1 cup brown sugar and 2 tablespoons cinnamon. I'm gonna cut the sugar because I'm diabetic. I cannot eat that much sugar. So I just put in a 1/4 cup because all you have to do is sprinkle when they're done. I'll show you later. So I'm gonna put half or a 1/4 cup of brown sugar and the cinnamon to sprinkle later. So I didn't measure the cinnamon, it just poured. I don't know if that was 2 tablespoons. I hope it wasn't a lot. Which reminds me, why were people doing the cinnamon challenge that year? 'Cause this shit could kill you. So for the glaze that you put on top, I have to use cream cheese. I have these little spreads. I'm not sure if if I could use that because it's a spread, but it does say cheddar flavored full cream cheese spread, so I can substitute this as cream cheese. I hope. So I have to use that 4 ounces. I do not know if two of these are 4 ounces. I'm just letting my ancestors guide me. Okay, I don't know. And milk, and then powdered sugar, which is like icing sugar, and vanilla. Then mix all that to get the glaze. I'll show you when I'm done mixing. So I'm done mixing the glaze, but I don't like the way it looks. I know you can't really show, but you see how it looks? I don't like that. This is butter, cream cheese, and and icing sugar, powdered sugar. But I think I'm not gonna use this. I'm just gonna mix royal icing the way I'm used to it, like just egg white and powdered sugar. That's what I'm gonna use for the glaze because I don't like the way this is looking. Nah. Oh my god, look at how much it rose. This is after an hour. It's like double the size. So now I'm gonna roll it out and then brush it with butter and then sprinkle the sugar and cinnamon, and then I'll show you after that. I've rolled them out and cut them up. Now I have to cover them for 30 minutes, and then when they rise, I'll place them in the oven. So remember I said I didn't like the consistency, the texture of that cream cheese, butter, powdered sugar mixture. So I'm just gonna make a glaze of royal icing, the way I'm used to it, which is like one egg white, just the egg whites, and powdered sugar, which is icing sugar. I think you can make more using more eggs, depending on how much glaze you want. I'm just gonna try it out with one egg, and if I still need more, I'll add more. So let's make royal icing. Now I'm just gonna get the egg white. Be careful not to put in the yolk. Just the whites. There we go. Okay, I need an egg separator. So just the whites. Then the icing sugar. I don't really remember how much, but this should be enough. If it's too thick, you can add water. And let's mix. Sorry, I meant to say if it's too thick, add milk, not water. So mine's actually too thin. I'm adding a bit more. Look at how much they doubled in size after I covered them for, it hasn't even been 30 minutes. It's been like 20 minutes or less, and they've already doubled in size. Now we're gonna put them in the oven. So this is the final product. They look so good, although I left them in the oven like 5 minutes longer because I was just supposed to bake for 14 minutes, 15 minutes. But they look good. Now let's drizzle. Oh, they are soft. I don't know what the texture is like inside, but let's drizzle and then let's break one and see. But I love it. So we're done. I'm just gonna drizzle some glaze and then we'll see how they look. The final product. I am so proud of me. Look how good they look. Oh, they smell amazing. I didn't put too much cinnamon because my mom does not like cinnamon. But you can still smell the cinnamon and they smell amazing. Thank you guys. The texture, you can't. I'm so proud of myself. The texture is perfect. Not too sweet, not too cinnamony. Perfection. I'm sorry. Y'all need to hire me to bake for you. Because I know what I'm doing. For an amateur, I did very well. Thank you for vibing with me. Thank you for baking with me. Till next time.